folks, you got Mitchell here, and I'm going to share today a video that is going to blow you away. I've gone online and I've looked up the EWG's Dirty Dozen fruits and vegetables. These are items that made it on a list for having the highest content of pesticides or pesticide residue, and I think that the public and consumers need to know what's in their food because I've pre-tested this and the results are disgusting. So let's jump right in it. Alright, so what I've done is I've gone out and I've purchased some pesticide test cards. I'm going to edit in a clip here that gives you a close-up look of the products that I'm using, and I'm going to add a link at the end of this video to show you where you can go to order the same thing if you want to try this test at home. The concept behind these tests is water-based. So you're going to take each of the individual items that we've selected, we're going to chop them up, we're going to add water to it, you let it soak, so if there's any pesticide or pesticide residue, whether it be in the skin or in the flesh of the product itself, will come out, and then we're going to use our test cards, we'll dunk them in, let them set for the allotted time, and then the test card will either change color or not change color relevant to pesticides in the food or not. Alright, so this is a water-based test. Everything that we're doing today has water in it. That water is our control, and what we need to do is we need to test it for pesticides. So I'll give you a clip of this product to show you a close-up of it, but it's a pesticide and water test kit. It's going to show us that there's no pesticides in the water because we wouldn't want to test the products and get positives, and the positives are coming from the water that we're using. Now, we are not on city water where I live. I have a well here on the property. But we're going to test it anyways just to make sure everything's on the up and up. So let's go through that first.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so as you just saw in the pesticide and water test kit, that our well water is pesticide free. There was no question to the results. The dark line was closest to number one, so we're 100% sure that our water is a good control and does not contain pesticides. So let's move forward and start testing out what we got.
Shall we begin?
Alright, so we're ready to move on to the next segment of this video. The concept behind the Pesticide Detection Kit is that we're going to cut small portions off each one of the fruit or vegetable. We're going to put it in a bowl with the water solution. We run our test strips through it, wait 10 minutes, and there's your answer. I'm going to warn you right now, you are going to be disgusted and blown away by the results of this test. I pre-tested this before I started recording, and I'm blown away and disgusted by how many of these friggin' items are going to come back with pesticide residue all over it. You got to remember you're feeding this to your children. You got to remember when you're having kids and you're making your own baby food at home and you think that putting the fresh celery or carrots, etc. into that baby food you're making, this is what we're poisoning our kids and our family with. Okay, are you ready for this? Because we're about to go over the results. Strawberries. I'm calling it a fail. Even though there's a red tinge around the outside, which is from the dye of the strawberries, that section at the top left is completely white, and you can see by the depression in the top that we did make contact on both sides. That white indicates a high amount of pesticide. Fail. Apples. I'm gonna give that a 100% fail. That is definitely the clear color. 100% fail on the apples. Nectarines. Looking at the card, 100% fail. 100% fail. Peaches. Looking at the card, 100% fail. Celery. It's blue. That's indicating a light amount of pesticides. So it's not a fail like the others, but it is indicating a light amount of pesticide. Grapes. Complete fail. 100% fail. Lettuce. Chopped lettuce that comes pre-done in a bag as a salad mix. 100% pass. The dark blue color indicates that there is no presence of pesticide residue in this. Spinach. It has a light presence of residue, so it's not a complete fail, but it's not a complete pass either. It's a light blue color, which is indicating a small presence of pesticide residue. Whole tomatoes. I'm gonna give that a light pesticide presence. I'm not gonna give it a complete fail because there is a bluish tinge to it, so I'm gonna say it has the light presence of pesticide residue. Green pepper.
Are you listening?
Absolute fail. I'm not sure that that's not the worst one. It's the cleanest, whitest, absolute fail. Green peppers. Cherry tomatoes. Absolute fail. No question about it, it's 100% fail. Cucumbers. 100% fail. It's almost as bad, if not as bad, as the green peppers. 100% fail. Cucumbers. I'm disgusted by what I just showed there. I never would have thought in a million years that the store-bought lettuce in a bag was going to pass that test. But the relevance of that has to be they're washing the lettuce when they package it, so any residues that are left on the lettuce is being rinsed away. That's got to be what we've got going on here. So if I was going to take away anything from this, I would take away the fact that you really, really do need to wash your vegetables when you bring them home, because you are bringing them home and literally poisoning your family if you're just serving it that way. Okay, I couldn't just leave it where it was. So we had so many fails with so many products. The grapes, the apples, the nectarines, the peaches, the strawberries, everything failed except for the lettuce, which is appalling. I ran down to the local plant store and I picked up this. Fruit Guard, okay? This is an insecticide. On the back of this thing, it says, don't wear gloves. It says, don't get in your eyes. Don't eat it. If swallowed, call poison control. Don't allow children around this. This is bad, bad, bad stuff. So I picked this up and we're gonna showcase. I'm gonna test this with our pesticide residue kits and we're gonna see what color it comes back, because, you know, we just tested the food we're eating. There's no way that this can give the exact same color as the apples, the grapes, the cucumbers, etc., because that would just be sickening, would it not? Let's find out. Okay, that is a pesticide that I put on that. It's giving us that result. This is a direct insecticide. Okay, it's poison, nasty, terrible, horrible. It's giving us that result on the strips. All right, let's have some fun with this. On the left-hand side, you have the direct pesticide test. That's a cucumber. I would say they're pretty damn close. Green pepper. Wouldn't say there's a big difference there, is there? Remember, the left side is directly pouring pesticides on the strip. Okay, that's the freaking green pepper. Can you believe that? All right, if you're interested in trying this test at home yourself, I'm going to put a link in the description down below as where you can go to find this product. And if you don't believe me, try it yourself. You'll get the same results. It kind of makes you feel gross a little bit to really think about how many times you grab an apple out of the fridge and just eat it, or I mean, how many times you grab strawberries and just eat them. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Celery, etc. Like, yeah, you might rinse celery, but grapes, I mean, you're grabbing these things out of the fridge and eating them, and I'm not getting mild readings. I'm getting high readings of pesticide residue on these things. I mean, it's disgusting. We are consuming pesticides on a daily basis by purchasing our products in large food chains. The key to this is grow your own, buy organic, and if you can't afford or don't have the space to do those things, wash your vegetables, man. I'm urging you to just wash them, because eating pesticides every day, it's not taking you to the right place. It's taking the human species in the wrong direction for sure. I hope you liked the video. I would appreciate it if you could subscribe and like this, or share it with your friends, so that we can build awareness on the fact that they are slowly poisoning us.
Yeah. Yeah.